गुरुवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः. First of all, offer my millions of obeisances to lotus feet of Asmadi Gurupad Padma Nityala Parishta Jagat Guru Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Tirandi Swami Shishimad Bhaktivedanta Dandi Maharaj, Namnishta Santa Shri Aniruddhas Prabhuji, and all the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis who are gathered here, please, for this online class of Shri Brhad Bhagavatamrtam, please accept my humble obeisances. Reading from Canto 1, Chapter 7, Text 130. न संभवेद स्मरणं कदापि स्वजीवनानां यद्यपि प्रियाणां तथापि केनापि विशेषणेन स्मृति प्रहर्षाय यथा सुजीवितम्. Although it is impossible to forget one's beloved who is as dear as one's own life, still somehow or other, if any distinct remembrance of them comes, then it is as joyful as the gift of life itself. The doubt arises that since forgetfulness of the beloved is impossible for even a moment, then what benefit can be gained by remembering those who are worthy of constant remembrance? It is true that there is no benefit by simply remembering, but by remembering that divinely enchanting form there is. He is explaining this in the verse beginning with Na Sambhave. It is never possible to forget a dear person who is like one's own life. That is just as it is impossible to forget one's own vital airs, prana. Similarly, it is not possible to forget one's beloved. Although there is never a lack of remembrance of beloved persons, remembrance always remains present, and their special remembrance alone gives the greatest happiness, like a wonderful renewal of life. In this context, the examples is as follows. Sanjeevita, that is a life that is full of regular variegated festivities, is factually a cause for happiness. A life carried on without the joy of great festivals gives no fulfillment of bliss. Rather, life becomes a cause for lamentation due to the miseries of poverty. Remembrance that occurs in the superb, matured stage of prema grants the bliss of a wonderful life. Text 131. Ittevam avakarodya bhavatakari me mahan tattesmi paramaprito nijavishtan varan shruno iti evam upakaro adya bhavatakari me mahan tattesmi paramaprito nijavishtan varan bruno. O sage among the demigods, you have greatly benefited me. I am very pleased with you. Therefore you may ask for your desired boon. Digdarshini Tika. O Shri Narad, you have greatly benefited me by making me remember the gopis in the best fashion. In this way, concluding the subject under discussion, Bhagavan remarks, I am very pleased with you. Please ask for your desired boon. Text 132. Shri Parikshitu Vacha Munir Jaya Jayodghoshai Savina Geetamaidata Vrajakiridottha Namadhyai Kirtanaischa Varapradam. Shri Parikshitu Vacha Munir Jaya Jayodghoshai Savina Geetamaidata Vrajakiridottha Namadhyai Kirtanaischa Varapradam. Shri Parikshit Maharaj said, hearing this, Shri Narad began to shout out, Jai, Jai, and glorify Shri Krishna, the granter of boons, while playing on his veena and performing the kirtan of his names that manifested from the pastimes of Braja. Thereafter, Shri Narad began to glorify Bhagavan in order to obtain the most unattainable and topmost boons desired by him. How did he pray? While playing on his veena and calling out Jai, Jai, he repeatedly performed the kirtan of the names of Bhagavan that became manifest from the Braja related pastimes. For example, O grand festival of Gokul, O Shri Yashoda Nandana, O Shri Nandanandana, O beloved of the Gopas and the Gopis, O Shri Gopijana Manohara, O Putana Mochana. Here Mochana means one who delivered Putana, one who is attracted to the Gopis and who delivered Putana. By singing these names, he began to praise the Lord and the bestower of benedictions. Text 133 and 134. Swayam prayagasya dashashwamedha tirthadike dvaravati parante sambhashitanam vishaye brahmitva purnarthatam shrimadhanugrahena vipradinam shrotu kamo munindro harshat krishnasyananadev sakshat evam mata prarthayamasa rudhyam tasmin ramyo darasimhe varam prak. स्वयं प्रयागस्य दशाश्वमेध तीर्थादिके द्वारवती परान्ते संभाषितानां विषये भ्रमित्वा पूर्णार्थतां श्रीमदनुग्रहेण विप्रादिनां श्रोतु काममुनीन्द्रो हर्षात् कृष्णस्याननादेव साक्षात् एवं माता प्रार्थयाम आसरुध्यम तस्मिन् रम्यो दारसिम्हे वरम प्राक. O Mata, the best of sages himself, having travelled from the holy places of Dashashwamedh in Prayag to Dwarkapuri, had spoken with all the devotees such as the Vipra. All those devotees have received the fulfillment of their desires by the mercy of Bhagavan. Although Shri Narad knows this, still to hear blissfully from the lips of Shri Krishna directly, he began to pray for the first described boon from Bhagavan, who is the best among the benevolent personalities. He is explaining in these two verses, beginning with Swayam, the reason for asking the first boon. That is, no one should ever be satisfied by the mercy of Bhagavan. All the devotees such as the Vipra and others with whom Shri Narad spoke with while wandering personally from the Dashashwamedh Tirtha in Prayag until the city of Dwarka have factually obtained the fulfillment of their desires by the most glorious mercy of Sri Krishna. That is, they have achieved all their goals such as Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha and Bhajanananda. In other words, they are not lacking in anything. Here all these devotees, namely the Brahmanas, at the Dashashwamedh holy place, Shri Narad saw as qualified Brahmanas who were engaged in the service of Bhagavan and the ruler of that country. He had come to feed the Brahmanas. Here the word Adi refers to all devotees, beginning with the South Indian king to Shri Uddhav in Dwarka, because all of them are devotees of Srimad Bhagavan. In other respects, as well as by the present context, the word Srimad, the sole proprietor of majestic opulence, addresses Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Although Shri Narad is aware of the subject of mercy of Bhagavan received by all the devotees, nevertheless, to hear happily from the mouth of Sri Krishna personally, he at first prayed to Sri Krishna for his desired boon. O Mata, in this way Shri Narad requested Mahavadanya Shri Bhagavan for that most excellent boon desired by him. Later this boon manifest, being present in his heart for a long time. Bhagavan is Mahavadanya, the great benefactor. A prayer unto him never goes in vain. In other words, the result of that prayer is surely obtainable. Text 135. Shri Krishna Chandra Kasyapi Truptirastu Kadapina Bhavato Anugrahe Bhaktao Premni Chananda Bhajane Shri Krishna Chandra Kasyapi Truptir Astu Kadapina Bhavato Anugrahe Bhaktau Premni Chananda चानंद भाजने, प्रेमणी चानंद भाजने. O Shri Krishna Chandra, embodiment of bliss, I am asking this boon from you, that no one may ever be satisfied by your divine mercy, bhakti and prema. I pray for the benediction that no one should ever be satisfied by your divine mercy, anugraha, your bhakti or by prem unto you. In other words, although your boons may reach their ultimate limit, no one should think that I have obtained complete mercy and devotion of Bhagavan despite obtaining that ultimate mercy. Although bhakti arises by the mercy of Bhagavan and prema arises from bhakti alone, this is a sequential gradation. These three do not arise at the same time. Nevertheless, some mercy is visible in some devotee, and at times some development of bhakti in some devotees is recognizable. Mercy, anugraha, bhakti and prema are termed as separate with their very intention, with this very intention. If the question is, what is the basis or nature of these three? In reply, he says, all three, mercy, bhakti and prema, are attributes of Sri Bhagavan, who is the embodiment of bliss, because they are the basis of bliss. Therefore, all those self-satisfied persons attached to impersonal knowledge may be content by their petty happiness of self-realization, swarupanubhuti. Nevertheless, devotees who have attained the mercy of Sri Bhagavan can never be satisfied, even to a small degree, by that mercy. Rather, the speciality of that experience of Bhagavan's divine mercy, bhakti and bliss of prema is not established. Text 136. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Vidagda Nikaracharya Ko Namayam Varo Mata Svabhao Mat Krupa Bhakti Premna Vyaktoyamevayat. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Vidagda Nikaracharya Ko Namayam Varo Mata Svabhavo mat krupa bhakti premnam vyakto ayam evayat. Shri Bhagavan said, O Shri Narad, O crushed jewel of cunning fellows, what type of boon have you asked for? Everyone is familiar with the nature of my mercy, bhakti and prema. O Acharya of cunning fellows, out of jest, it is a natural characteristic of bhakti that no one ever becomes satisfied in devotional service. So the prayer for the alleged boon is in vain. On the contrary, though Shri Narad is aware of everything and personally experienced in this truth, still he prays for such a boon out of shrewdness in order to fulfill some confidential purpose. Therefore, Shri Krishna appropriately addressed him in this way. This intention conveyed previously, that is the nature of Bhagavan's mercy, and so on, is well known right from the beginning. Still Shri Narad displayed this cunning nature in order to hear directly from the lips of Sri Krishna only. Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarubhascha kripa sindubheva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda ki jai.